Hello my little sugar buggers, welcome back to the channel. So today we are here with yet another mod review. This time we are reviewing yet another event mod by Britt Pinky Sims, and this one just so happens to be revolved around funerals. So this mod came out February 26th, 2017, so nearly a month ago, and ever since y'all have been just blowing me up saying I need to review this, I need to check it out, because a lot of you may or may not know. It's just one of those things I have been moaning and groaning about for the longest of times. We have freaking events for weddings, and now she has created the possibility for funerals. I just hope at some point, if modders can do this, EA could do this, because I feel like there needs to be more events. There needs to be more, party possibilities and things of that sort. Really adding more realism to the game. So the overall principle of this mod is essentially to be able to throw a funeral. There are new custom whims. You can hire a minister. There's new interactions, goals, rewards, objects, and not to mention levels, buffs, and a whole bunch of other stuff. I cannot wait to jump into this. This looks actually really, really exciting. I have been downloading her events for quite a while now, but for some reason, I don't know if I'm just dumb. I have a lot of issues with some of them not working the way that they should, or whatever the situation is, and that has nothing necessarily to do with her. It probably has to do with a mod that I have in game, because I have a lot of them, just, not being compatible. So I haven't really been able to fully enjoy them, I guess, and I really hope that this is one of the ones that just works flawlessly. I haven't tested it out yet, so I guess we'll both be surprised together. Okay, so essentially this is the website where you can download it at. It is a script mod, so you know what that means. You need to have mods and script mods enabled into your game, and basically it's literally like the same deal. You call up on the phone, you plan a social event, you have your host, you have your guests, minister, you can hire an entertainer, a mixologist, because who doesn't need a good juice on the rocks when Grandpa freaking Smoothskin kicks the bucket, Me. And then also you could do a caterer too, because you would have one hell of an appetite after, Grandpa Smoothskin passes away. There's also some new buffs and moodlets. You can get offended from arguing about the will, and feel happy from attending a beautiful service. There are also the new custom objects that I want to talk about, which seem really exciting. There is a functioning casket. She has also included I think it is a wreath, and then we saw that maybe up here somewhere. Let me go ahead and just kind of scroll on through. There's the casket, if you guys can see it. And then there was like a custom wreath, and then I also believe right here, and then I also believe there is a podium with a Bible on it. So although this says it's base game compatible, I am just gonna have to let you guys know, if you want to be able to hire a minister and have them give a eulogy, I believe it is, you will need city living. So I guess in a sense, the additions or add-ons, you will require city living. But if you have city living in the base game, you are good to go. So when it comes to installing, it's fairly simple. All you need to do is hit the download button. It'll go ahead and pop into your downloads folder. You will have all of these beautiful packages and script mods and yada 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 in this little beautiful freaking file with a bow on it. What the hell do you do with this? Well, it's very simple. All you need to do is go into your mods folder with all your juicy, additions to the game, like serial mod, skins, makeup, because, vampire mega mod, all these things that could really screw up your game. No, I'm just kidding. And you just go and copy and paste. I like to do subfolders. It's very easy. So in the mods, section itself, you just have your mods, and then you open that up. It's usually blank with all of your mods in it. All you need to do is just click new folder, and you can label it however your heart desires. Okay, so with that said, let's go ahead and jump on into the gameplay. So it is a typical Sunday morning here in the Broster household, and Mr. Nicholas, who is the eldest of the familia, is out, just kind of minding his own damn business, planting some strawberries, maybe even a little bit of grapes. The family has gotten into this new eco kick, so they wanted to start growing their own harvestables. However, However, I think, you guys, I'm not 100% sure, there's something kind of going wrong with Mr. Nicholas's heart. Like, his chest is starting to tighten up. Things are starting to get sweaty in places they shouldn't. And oh my, could this man possibly potentially be having a heart attack right now? I don't know, but what I do know is it is time to meet his demise. What we're going to do is use a little MC Commander mod, hacks, and we're going to go to sim commands, kill sim, and we are just going to, you know what? He has died. Unfortunately, of, let's see, old age. Yeah, we'll say it's old age. Let's just do that. And the rest is history. Are you sure you want to kill Nicholas? I mean, I'm not killing him. His little ticker just went out, and there it goes. Here he goes, guys. Oh, Nicholas has lived a long life, but it is time, but his time has finally come. But the poor dude is literally crawling on the floor, touching the soft grass. This is so sad, and everybody is inside watching TV, and nobody gives a damn. The only person that seems to really care is this chick right here, Candy Burr. Out comes Evan, his son, and his wife, Octavia. Mind you, she's feeling really sad, but it's probably because she has to do her homework. Nora doesn't even care. All right, so now that we have a dead sim, let's just go ahead and have the family kind of cry about it for a brief moment and do what they do. So obviously, to have a funeral, I forgot we were even doing this, you need to have a dead sim, a deceased sim for that matter, and it looks like Nicholas was our choice. All right, so what I'm going to do is put Nicholas's tombstone inside of, what's your name, honey? Evan, okay, Evan's inventory, and now that we are feeling very sad and, of course, having that negative moodlet, I guess you could say, I think it is a possibility that we can go and throw that funeral if everything went right. So Evan's calling, and he's also thinking about spaceships, and Octavia is just freaked out of her mind, while Grim is trying to pull one over on her, you know what I mean? So let's just see if it worked. I'm hoping that it did. Incognito costume party funeral right here. $100 to host a funeral. Losing someone you love is hard. Plan a funeral event to mourn them and help celebrate their life. Gold level rewards include items from the deceased sim's will. I wonder how that works when your sim lives with you. Interesting. All right, so here we go. We need to have a host. Obviously, I'm going to have Evan be the host because it is his father after all. For guests, we're going to do Octavia and Nora because we don't know anybody else. We just moved a new guest. And then a minister, absolutely, we will go ahead and hire this role because, we don't know anybody who could give the eulogy. You could, if you wanted to, you could do a close friend or family member to give the eulogy, but I think that it'd be most appropriate to hire somebody in this circumstance. So let's do that. And entertainer, I don't know if the lot has an option, but sure. A mixologist, why not? Getting juiced at a funeral. That is the way to respect the dead. And caterer, sure, because we all get a little bit hungry. Every now and again I kill. Okay, just shut up. So for the venue, I did install the where did I put it? This bish better have worked. Okay, it's considered a lounge, and it's called the Funeral Lot. Now, I didn't show you guys, but on the download page, there is tray files where you can just kind of import these into your tray, and you don't have to go onto the gallery and download them. But if you do want to go ahead and go onto the gallery and download these, you can, and I will leave the information for you to do that down below. What the hell happened here? Is this supposed to be? Oh my god, he looks like he has got some sort of disease from the bottom of the swamps. I don't know what his problem is or why he looked like this, but we are going to have to change his outfit into something else because he is giving me the serious heebie-jeebies right now. I have no idea what that is. Okay, so everybody's in their formal outfits. Meanwhile, we've got Evan in just normal clothes because you all saw what happened there. All right, so here we go with our list of goals. We have 4 different ones that are just showing up right off the bat, but I'm going to show you all of this lot really quick. So this is obviously made by Britt Pinky Sims. We have the cemetery down here where I guess if you wanted to, you could put your sim. There's a couple empty spaces for you to choose from, which is really nice. Here's the outside of it. It is definitely a very traditional kind of church. I guess you could probably convert this into something where you could, if you wanted to, host a wedding. It'd be really nice as well. All right, so over here we have our functioning caskets where you can view and you can mourn. The only thing I don't understand about this is that, there's nobody in it, so what the hell are we mourning? Air. I do believe there is a closed casket version. I'm just going to go ahead and do the custom content and show you guys what that is. Okay, so there's a funeral radio. There's a phonograph. Let's see what else there is. I'm just going to go to show all. And then I think if I go ahead and kind of just play through this a little bit, we'll check out Casket. And then you can do the closed version, which in my personal opinion makes a little more sense than this big Bertha right here. I would probably put this on something. I don't know. Maybe that doesn't look normal. Because it was on, I liked the other one because it was like on top of something, but this looks like the casket that you're about to put into the ground. Does that make sense? No, maybe? All right, well, anyway, I guess we'll just stick with the other one and pretend he's invisible. But yeah, there's that. And also, if you guys were going to do this on your home lot, the things that you're going to need are a urn, tombstone, or a casket, okay? You're going to also need the functional podium, and you can use one from City Living or the one that it comes with, this mod comes with. You're also going to need a wreath. So I think those are the 3 things that you're going to need. And what else? I do believe if you don't have the urn or tombstone, okay, for your deceased sim, I think you will get one at the end of the ceremony or something like that. I can't really remember, but I did remember that being one of those added benefits. And in terms of like what people have to dress up as or whatever, I think it's just kind of whatever anybody wants to show up in. It doesn't really have to be like black clothing, but it could be if you wanted to. So main goal, have Sims mourn. All right, so it doesn't look like I need to mourn his urn specifically, but we do need to go ahead and show a little respect to the deceased. So we are going to go mourn this empty casket, which feels so damn foreign to me. But so far, I'm absolutely feeling the vibe of it being a funeral. Remember, we hired a minister, and we also hired ourselves a entertainer and mixologist. Okay, mixologist, Mula. So it doesn't look like there's anything for us to be able to have our... we didn't need to. One just naturally comes because it's a lounge. Perfect. But here is our minister, Marcus Flex. And I am not gonna lie, out of all the Sims in the entire universe that could be randomly generated as the minister, this, my friends, he's the epitome of such because he pulls it off so well. I love it! Okay, great. All right, so watch the minister perform the eulogy. Now, any custom interactions or anything that we can do here? Oh, here are Sims mourning the loss of their padre. That is so sad. He was such a good father-in-law. I'm sure he was. I'm sure he was the best. Where the hell is Nora? She doesn't even care. She's such a typical freaking teenager. Let's get over here and have her mourn as well. It says we need 5 Sims to mourn the deceased. All right, so the minister looks like he is coming up, and he is about to perform his... Just kidding. He's not performing squat. He is not performing squat diddly smooth skin. He doesn't care. He's too busy freaking flirting with the pianist. Oh my goodness, Marcus. Can you please get it together? Well, we did complete our first goal, actually. Now we need to view the floral wreath. Now, I'm really liking this so far. To be real with you, I think this could maybe be my favorite one. Everything seems to be working pretty well. It's going swimmingly. I'm just wondering when the hell Mr. Marcus is going to decide to come over and perform his eulogy, because that would be very, 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 very essential to us completing our goals here. So, all right, I had Nora view the wreath, and I think that's exactly what she's doing right now. We need to go and share some happy memories with the Sims. We can discuss the will. That's great that Grandpa died, but how much money did he leave us? Oh my god. I wonder if that's going to cause something positive or negative to happen. It seems like they'll be taking a trip to Hawaii. Refuse to face the death. Share happy memories. Let's do that. Console other Sims, which is great. There's so many new interactions and moodlets, you guys. There's a lot of fun things to play with. If you guys want to dive in deep and check out some of the new additions, talk about the afterlife, like these are all really fun things. Where the hell is Marcus? Seriously, he is one of the worst freaking ministers I have ever had in my life. Nora's gonna come over here and be like, you know what? You're not respecting my grandfather right now. You need to come over here and get your happy Colito to the podium and start, practicing that speech that you probably took all 5 minutes to make. But, whatever. Let's see if we can do anything with him. We need to console and share happy memories. Let's just get some of these other ones out of the way. I'm really waiting, though, for him to perform his little thingy-majigger, but we'll have to see if that's ever going to happen. Okay, console. How do I console her? Like, how do I make her feel better? Oh, there we go. Console about death. Perfect. Easy. And I will also do the same for our dad. I really love, though, how Nora's kind of keeping everything together. I really do. I think it's great. Now I just need to get this minister to perform his damn ceremony or whatever. Practice his speech. Whatever it is. I don't know. I think maybe I could do it. Give speech, and then possibly it'll work. I don't know. Finding it very odd. Okay, so I consulted her about the death, and it is not registering at all. So let me try this again. Complain. Let me see here. Complain. Discuss will. We did that already. Share happy memories. I know that I did that too, but for some reason, a few of these are not working. That sucks because I think at the gold medal, you get some money. I want some money. So I'm going to try this again with sharing the happy memories and see if that works. See, I totally shared happy memories and it is not working. It isn't. So this is very interesting. Some of the main things are actually showing up, but for some reason, this isn't one of them. Okay, well, what I'm going to do is I am going to have Evan go and give a speech since the minister has not done so. And then I am going to have everybody watch him give the speech. Now, he isn't constituted as the minister, but I'm hoping maybe it'll show up and it'll count, but it doesn't look like that it is. Okay, this is really unfortunate. Everything else seems to be working very well. And, okay, of course, Marcus is coming over here to do what exactly? Hopefully he will be the one to come and give the speech next. So I'm actually going to go over here and see if he takes over. I really, 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 really want to see this happen. This is kind of frustrating for me personally. Because he's not doing what he's supposed to be doing. and it sucks. It sucks really bad. I hired you. You're fired. Okay, Evan's speech didn't inspire anybody. Death is a natural part of life. At least they weren't cold. That is so true. I love your logic. Okay, that's fabulous and all, but can you please, give your speech? Is that, a thing? Okay, this is kind of frustrating. I'm going to be real with you. I like it. I think everything's great, but some of these things are not working. I am going to have everybody kind of sit and chat here. I'm going to wait for people to start doing what they're supposed to be doing. I'm getting a lot of interesting glitches happening right now. What the hell is everything, what is on everyone's heads that is causing this issue? All right, so it looks like we only completed the bronze level. Now, we did do everything that we were supposed to do, but the minister did not work. Some of the interactions did not take. So, for me, I think the principle behind this is great, but some of the interactions aren't working. Now, this could be a mod conflict issue. This could be my own personal games issue. This could be a freaking bunch of stuff that I'm not really sure as to what the exact cause is. Now, overall, I'll be real with you. It definitely gave me the funeral vibe. I think it's perfect for storytelling. At least your Sims are, feeling the moment, and you do have the option to kind of have these objects that are, catered around to it. But for whatever reason, I'm noticing my minister just isn't performing what he's supposed to do, and some of the interactions aren't taking, the custom interactions. So that is kind of a big bummer for me personally. That would definitely make this mod a fluke. I mean, I wouldn't say I wouldn't use it. I will use it. I will play with it. But I was kind of hoping that all the other things that were supposed to work would. I don't know, but that's just me. So even though with some of those things that did occur, we did get a bronze reward. Let's see. It said, the guests still seemed pretty sad, but they gave you some tissues and a sympathy card. There's also a tombstone for your loved one in your household inventory. So it doesn't look like we got the fun perks, which would be being able to have some money or an inheritance. I also know there's like some conversions and stuff like that that you get from TS3 if your sim dies. So like you get some stuff that's worth a couple cents. So anyway, that's pretty much my gameplay of it. A couple things that you guys did notice. I don't know if I have really anything else to add to this. I do know that, like, if you were to get the gold level, you get a money reward. You get moodlets, buffs, objects, a whole bunch of fun stuff. And all levels come with that tombstone that you guys saw there. And so it will be in our household inventory. It looks like this is the funeral mod sympathy card. So we did get some sympathy cards. We got some tissues too, which is kind of cute. And then we got the tombstone, which, you'll be able to kind of use, I suppose, as a marker place for your sim. But it doesn't say who it is specifically. So like, say you don't have the tombstone for your sim, you might have to, engrave onto it the name of your sim or whatever, but we have his urn, his tombstone, so we don't need any of that. So it's a little broken, but it could just be my game. Like I said, there could be some things that are just not working out right. Maybe there's some sort of something that's conflicting, but I know that I did install everything correctly and whatever. So if you guys are having this issues with the mod, let me know in the comments down below. It doesn't make it not usable. It's just you won't really, I guess, utilize the perks of achieving those, the silver and gold level. However, if you're not having this problem, let me know in the comments down below. And with that said, I hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to go ahead and comment, rate, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below where the sun does not shine. And I will see you all next time. Bye, guys. I know all of the words, I've heard them in many voices. I feel them within your eyes. I'm judging but disappointed.